that, well, Jace is a really good player. Just to remember him that, well, this playtest, the most important objective of this playtest is trying to demonstrate that how it is designed now can be finished by a party of heroes. They can still uh, at least complete mostly the whole the full quest and see how far they can go. But the most important objective of this playtest is trying to go as farther as possible with such party of heroes. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you will need to do it really well, as you have done before now. That's all.
All right, thank you. Okay, well, here we go. Dark Company, Hispa Zargons mod, level 4, part 2, session 10. Hero's turn, Barbarian begins, and Jacer's in control.
Monsters, right? I mean, board's clear.
Yep, no monsters.
All right. And all the audio and videos recording.
Yep, we're recording.
All right. Uh, have the barbarian open the door, the secret door. Oh wait, did I already come from that way? Yeah.
Okay, so the secret door is now open. Seem to have
I guess he's
dropped.
gonna step into the hallway.
Oh, there it is. Thought maybe it'd blown away. I have so many fans going. We're having a heat wave here. Okay, yes. So you step out into the hallway.
Yes. And he's immediately gonna search for traps.
Okay. And I got to reveal some stuff to you here, too.
Okay.
Okay, no traps detected. Now on the far side, on the other side of the corridor, you're going to see a stone block, one away from the end. Right there.
Okay. So it mirrors the other side.
Yep. And there's also a closed door. Oops. Right there. Okay. So from where you are, and along the edge, you can tell that there's a wall there, double blocked square. And then on the other side of you, of course, there is a single block square. Okay, and no traps. Okay. All right. So next is the dwarf.
Gonna have uh the dwarf move 8 spaces towards the boot tile.
All
And
right.
he's gonna search for secret doors.
All right. Secret door has been detected here.
Walk right past it. Good thing you noticed it. Alright, the
Elf.
is gonna move one past that secret door.
So 6.
And that's it for the elf.
Okay, nothing for Zargon to do.
Alright, so the barbarian is going to move 3 spaces to the door, the secret door, and open it.
Okay, so you open the secret door, revealing the room.
Yes. And I got an 8 for movement, just in case there's monsters in there.
Okay, there's an alchemist bench in the corner. And let's see here. There's also a monster, the Doom Guard.
Move 3 spaces, so he's gonna move 2, 3, 4, 5 more to make 8, and be on the left side of the Doom Guard.
All right.
Right. Attack. Spirit Blade.
So enters into combat, 1 skull.
1.
The Doom Guard defends with 6.
Yep, he got a lot.
Ching. No damage. All right, dwarf.
Yep. Roll.
5.
His movement's 5. 1, 2. Wow, that kind of sucks. He steps right inside the door. And takes 1 step to the left.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah, the dwarf
and
doesn't
then,
have a ranged weapon.
no. Alright, 6 for the elf. Alright, the elf. Gonna move 2 spaces so that he's next to the dwarf. And he's gonna hand the dwarf a dagger.
Okay. So he's down to 1 dagger, and then the other is in the possession of the dwarf.
Now they all have a dagger. Alright. And then he's gonna shoot at the Doom Guard with his crossbow.
Okay. So crossbow, 3 dice. Two skulls.
Good shot.
Yeah. Okay. Doom Guard defends.
Oh, such chaos armor is really powerful.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright,
My
your
turn.
turn.
All right. So I've got my choice of targets,
Yes, you do.
and everybody's got the same defense, but the dwarf is the lowest. So let's go attack him. So attack with 4. 1 skull, dwarf.
Two shields.
Easy. Okay, back to you.
Okay, the barbarian takes 1 step to the south. And he attacks.
One skull.
1.
And 1 black shield. Cha-ching.
Alright. And the Dwarf swings his battle axe and says, "My turn."
Have a roll off here.
2.
2. Okay. Oh, nothing that
All
time.
right.
Wow.
2 hits.
Excellent.
He's got 1 left.
All right. The elf is going to move 1 space to the right and shoot at the. Yeah, you get a shot there. Shoot him with the crossbow. 1
1 skull. 2.
blocked.
No
All
damage.
right. Your turn.
All right. I'm going to attack the dwarf here. Four skulls.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's see.
3 shields.
Oh, wow.
Down to 1.
The mighty dwarf only took 1 damage. Updated on screen here too.
Boris Armor has been used for sure.
Yep. Oh,
Barbarian
yeah.
with
Sure.
the
If he didn't have it, he would be probably in more trouble. Okay, I guess. I mean, I could move him, I suppose.
Okay, then let me roll movement. I've got.
2, just to prevent you from leaving the room.
Oh, how many did you move?
It's 2.
Alright, then my barbarian just moves 2, and his attack roll is 2.
I was gonna say, and his mind points are 2, but actually they're 3, so it doesn't quite work. Okay, 2 skulls. All right, and 3 black shields.
Wow.
Next is the dwarf. 3. And that's actually just what you rolled last time. 3.
3 skulls, huh? That could be it. Oh, got him.
Kill.
Ugh.
Down for the count.
Yeah.
Alright, the dwarf moves 1 space to the right. The elf searches for treasure.
Treasure. Okay. If a hero searches for treasure in this room before disarming the trap, 3 darts shoot from the lid of the lid of the bench. Okay. The hero is attacked with 3 combat dice, and he may not roll any defend dice against them. Okay. So I guess I can roll the dice here. So 3 skulls.
Wow.
Wow.
For the elf.
Elf is down to 1.
So the elf took a bunch of damage.
Well, it's interesting.
Oh
You
no,
have,
he's 6. So he's down to 3. Sorry.
3, yeah. I was just gonna say.
and you may not defend. It's interesting. I didn't thought they were going to fall in the trap.
Yeah. Well, it's
You know what? I walked on so many spaces. Yeah.
Usually, it's more often that you see a
Yeah.
treasure and a booby trap in a chest, but it's true. It could be anywhere. It could be in anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got him. Okay. But at the same time, because you search for treasure, you do still find that the bench contains a potion of healing, which restores up to 4 lost body points, so +4. That's always great when the trap hits you and you get something to heal yourself afterwards. And also
So he already has 2 of them, right? So that's
Yep.
the third one?
third
All
one.
right.
The third one, yeah.
And you also get 2 random spell scrolls.
Nice.
And of course, that's according to the spell scrolls provided. So let me just do a roll to simulate me drawing a random one.
Perfect.
3. Okay, so and it doesn't matter. You could keep getting the same one over and over, right? Every time you do a random, they don't get eliminated. They go back into the pile. So pass through rock.
All right.
So pass through rock. Could come in handy.
Yep. Especially since that's the only spell he has left.
And the other one?
Sorry.
The other spell?
Ready? Oh yeah, you're
Scroll?
right. Yeah, there's 2. Okay. Okay. So that would
Wow.
be Water of Healing. Water of Healing.
Oh, very good.
Very needed in a quest like this. Okay, so those both go to the elf. Okay, that's what you've discovered.
The barbarian's gonna search for traps, just in case there's one more in here somewhere.
All right, you find 3 broken darts next to the elf, where he has pulled them out of himself. Other than that, though, yeah, it looks like the bench was originally rigged up for a trap. So no other traps detected.
The barbarian walks towards the boot tile.
Okay, 8 squares.
Yes, please.
I would say, just for curiosity, that the original quest already have this trap on the bench.
Let's have.
I fixed a bit the rules, but it was there.
Okay. So don't get mad at him. Get mad at those guys.
I'm not mad. I normally do traps and then secret doors and then treasure, but I figured I'd walked around everywhere. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to move right away, and he was in the corner, so I figured I'd search.
Yeah.
Dwarf is gonna move towards the barbarian. No, he's gonna search for secret doors.
Secret doors. Okay, no secret doors detected.
He's gonna move towards the barbarian.
Stay behind him.
Yes. And now the elf. He's gonna stand next to the dwarf.
Okay.
He's gonna use the Water of Healing spell scroll on the dwarf.
Okay.
It'll bring the dwarf up to 5 body points.
Yes. All right, so the dwarf is healed to 5. Water of Healing's used up.
Yep. And the barbarian towards the closed door.
7. Okay, he just got 7 in front of the closed door.
I guess move the other two 7 as well. And on the barbarian, turn to open the door.
All right, opening the door, revealing the room. Let's see what you see this time. Okay, there's a door in the corner. And there is a bookcase. And there's a dark warrior in the room. Let's see, the dark warrior. I'm gonna say a halberdier here. Okay, that's it. 2d6,
9.
9.
So, move him 4 spaces in so that he's to the left of him.
Okay,
Attack with his 3 dice. 3 skulls. Strong opening hit by the barbarian.
yeah, 3 skulls, wow. Okay, 3 defense. Ching, and 2 hits. Halberdier,
Very well.
dark warrior, has been slain.
A remakes Halberdier.
Yep.
The dwarf is gonna go just inside that door and search for traps.
Okay, no traps detected.
Alright, the elf is gonna go just above the dwarf and search for secret doors.
Okay. Secret door has been detected.
The barbarian moves next to the bookcase or cupboard and searches for treasure.
Bookcase. Okay, when you say moves next to it, like
In the
moves.
bottom corner,
Okay.
so that he's next to it.
Ah. Searches for treasure. Okay, so that's going to be a card. So we'll shuffle up the treasure deck here. Shuffling away here. All right, And I cut the deck, and let's see what you get. Gold. Find a loose stone and tear it from the wall. Behind it, you discover a small leather pouch wrapped in an old rag. Peering inside, you find 25 gold coins.
So 860.
Not bad.
Enough for a plate armor.
Yep.
For a plate mail. Yeah. It is not easy to see that during a quest.
It's true. Yep. 860 gold for the barbarian.
Uh, the dwarf is gonna go 2 spaces up and open the secret door. Or 3 spaces up.
Yeah, 3. Okay. All right. Opens the secret door, revealing the room. And you see only one thing. A gargoyle.
Maybe the chat must
Yeah.
be placed it on the right better.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Well, I rolled a 9. So the dwarf is gonna get behind him and try to chop him in half. Axe 2.
Here we go. Okay, so the dwarf got 2 skulls. Oh, you moved forward.
I got 9 on my movement roll, so he's going all the way behind the gargoyle.
Oh, okay.
Is hidden by the wings?
Yep, trying to cut his wings off. So he can't get away.
To make a cloak with them.
All right, 5 defense. Nothing. Wow.
Nothing.
Okay. 2 hits. Mighty dwarf.
Very.
Alright, now the elf shoots him.
Very
Looks like a yeah. It looks like a coordinated tactic.
Oh, blocked.
This time survived.
That's because the elf didn't wait for him to turn around.
Mhm.
Good strategy. Bad timing.
Yeah.
Alright, the elf now takes 1 step back. That way you can't get out the door. You're still trapped. And now it's your turn.
Okay. All right, and let's see. I get 6 movement. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like I'm doing the companion app with the attack weak toggled on, but it's just how I'm playing tonight. Okay, so I'm attacking the elf. The standard 4, 2 skulls.
Take 1 damage. I'm down to 2.
1 damage. All right, elf down to 2.
Barbarian got a 6, so he's gonna go around the back of the gargoyle and try to finish what the dwarf started.
wings?
1. Yeah, you can't see me behind your wings. Well, the barbarian's a little bigger than a dwarf, but he doesn't know that.
Well, the Spirit Blade is a magical
It
sword,
is.
so it has been quite useful now too, even with just one skull.
All right, there goes the gargoyle. No defense.
Just to inform you, the barbarian has killed the 2 gargoyles they have found during this maxi quest.
Wow. All right. So you've cleared out the monsters.
Yes. So now he moves and attacks. The dwarf is going to search for traps.
No traps.
Um, the elf is going to, or wait, the dwarf is going to move 2 spaces down. And then the elf's going to jump in the corner of that yellow room next to the dwarf and search for secret doors.
Okay. Secret door detected. Okay.
Barbarian's going to move 8 spaces to the secret door. He's going to search for treasure.
All right. Shuffle the deck again.
The elf is searching, or who? Who is searching?
The barbarian, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I could kind of imagine a new HeroQuest program, like a computer program, would keep track of all these sort of things, like how many searches had each person done, how many monsters they've killed, of what type, and
Yeah,
statistics. You could
yeah.
little stat table that you could refer to at the end. Number of times you'd fallen into pit traps or whatever. Assists. How many times you wounded a monster that somebody else killed or whatever. All right. Okay. Cut the deck. Potion of healing.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, it's 1d6. Potion of
Sure.
healing.
He's got one of them already. That's 2.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of potions.
Yep.
And spell scrolls and a lot of things.
They've done pretty good. They're good explorers.
Yeah. I'm quite surprised, believe me.
Well, they may need all the help they can get
Yes.
to win. Okay. All right. So dwarf.
He moves to the secret door and opens it.
Opening the secret door. And you discover a door to the south and a door to the north.
Takes a step into the blue room and searches it for traps.
No traps detected.
Alright, the elf moves to the right of the dwarf and searches for secret doors.
Okay, another secret door is detected. Right there.
Alright, the barbarian opens that secret door and takes a step inside.
Okay. Inside this room, you see face to face another gargoyle.
Alright. Gary the Gargoyle Slayer goes for it again. And
Miss.
misses.
The Dragon Slayer
Aw.
is losing energy.
All right, what's the dwarf gonna do?
Roll for movement. Nine.
All right.
Alright, the dwarf is going to move 4 spaces to get, I guess, above the gargoyle and attack him.
Okay.
1.
It's a hit. Two body points left.
Alright, the elf is going to move 1 space up and open that door.
Okay, opening the northern door. Revealing the corridor. Okay, so you see stone blocks on either side. One here, and one way over here.
He steps into that corridor and
Oh, yeah,
search.
yeah. And a door there. Thanks. I started to hear the grumbling. It's like, I know, you're right. Okay, so are you still entering into the corridor?
Yes.
Okay,
And search for traps.
no traps detected.
Your turn.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna attack the dwarf. So gargoyle rose 4, 1 skull.
Shields.
I guess I could just move down here. Okay, barbarian. You have to waste your movement to get to me.
Yep, he takes a step and follows you step for step. Uses his momentum to attack and misses again.
The Spirit Blade is not working on this room.
Apparently
Oh,
not.
anti-magic rooms.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, the dwarf charges into the gargoyle. And 3 skulls.
I mean, if you well, it'd be a totally different mechanic if you said the spirit blade like is motivated by mind points, then the wizard would be the best one to wield it. Okay, 3 skulls.
I actually have an artifact that allows the wizard to weld the spirit blade. It's called the spirit ring.
Nice.
Mm.
But he can only do it if all 3 of his friends die in the quest.
So he's the
So
last one, so he can still have a chance.
yes. And that's pretty much all it is. It's a last ditch effort. Gives him 2 choices: fight or try to run for the door.
All right, so he's
Well,
taking out the gargoyle.
the first gargoyle for the dwarf.
Yeah. All right. Elf's turn.
Next while he's there, he's going to search for secret doors.
Okay, searching for secret doors in the corridor, and you don't detect any.
Okay. He's um. He's going to stand between the barbarian and the dwarf. And he'll end his turn in that room with his friends.
Right there.
Yep.
Okay.
He'll tell him about the door. Hey, there's a door in the hallway.
Yep.
Alright, the barbarian will search this room for a treasure.
Okay. Shuffling the old treasure deck again.
Just one question: why the dwarf has 5 body points?
The spell scroll, Water of Healing, was used on him.
Okay. Okay, so the elf uses the spell scroll.
Yeah, that was before when I had him stand next to the barbarian in the other hallway.
Okay, right.
All right, so you found a gem, 35 gold coins.
Sweet.
Have we seen on? Have we watched it? The card? Yeah. 35 gold coins
35, yeah.
for the barbarian.
Yes.
Wow.
So, 885.
895.
Okay.
95.
Oh, yes. Yep.
He's quite rich. May retire after this quest.
Heck, maybe they can all retire after this quest. Who knows?
Maybe. Nobody knows if alive or not, but
Yeah. The other play tests. All right. Okay.
The dwarf is gonna search for uh, traps. Uh, Now that the gargoyle's dead, have him search for traps.
No traps.
Alright, the elf will search for secret doors.
No secret doors, surprisingly.
The lonely gargoyle locked in a cell that I mercifully set free.
There you go.
Okay, to move the barbarian to the southern door, to the red room. Red room.
Red room. Okay.
Uh, that was spaces. Open up the red room. The door to the red room.
All right, opening up the red room. Okay, the room is revealed.
The no room.
Yeah, I got it. It's actually not a room. It is a special thing where it's actually a big corridor. These are not necessarily the final designs, but they work. They give you the idea. There's a door there in the corner.
Well, it works like a corridor, so maybe such door could not be seen.
Oh,
You know.
whoops.
But no, it doesn't matter. No problem. But
No,
the idea,
it's a surprise. You're right. You're right. Because it'd just be like, whoosh.
yeah, here applies the rules of corridors, not of rooms
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah.
or
So
everything.
if this were the companion app, I could imagine that it would just show this.
Yeah,
It wouldn't show
yeah,
anything after that.
yeah.
Until you get
I should
closer.
think about it. I should think about it because maybe other display of the rock tiles should be thought about that. Maybe a single one just in the lower left corner, and just a double one next to the door, the upper door. I will think about it. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Yeah.
I guess he takes one step in there and searches for traps.
Okay. So he's only searching for traps here. There's no traps.
Yeah.
Does that connect to anything at the bottom?
It's just a wall. So this is a wall. It would have had a thicker white outline, but when I cut it out, I didn't think of that at the time. So, yeah.
So it acts like a corridor but doesn't connect to other corridors.
No.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
All the edges of the tile, there is a wall. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is
So-
a wall,
Yeah.
wall, and wall.
Okay, so it's like an H-shaped room that counts as a. So I can't search for treasure. All right. um. Hmm. I'm gonna have the dwarf go to the door to the left that's still unopened. And
Other
is it
one.
the door in the blue room?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, close enough. I guess move the elf over there by the dwarf. If he's got extra movement, get him on the other side.
That's 7.
And then bring the barbarian up to that door if you can. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, yep, 8. Dwarf's gonna pass his turn. The elf's gonna drink one of his +4 healing potions
Okay.
and go back to 6 health,
Okay. So the elf
6
heals.
body points. Alright, and then the barbarian on his turn is gonna open that door.
Okay. Elf's back to 6. Barbarian opens the door, revealing the room. Okay. So there's a door on the side here, and there's a cupboard. There. And there are 5 Dark Warriors and a Doom Guard.
Thanks, Jason.
Looking for trouble and you found it.
Yeah, it doesn't take much, does it?
Okay, I guess I got my choice here. So let's see. Let's see, I'm just going to put a halberd right there. And a crossbow. Yeah, I'll just use some of Ribby's Remarkable Rims. So crossbow there. Their crossbow here. Swordsman here. And another swordsman in the corner. Okay. And that's it. Oh, I was wrong. This door is down here, actually.
Barbarian moves 3 spaces to the right, 2 spaces down, and 1 space to the left.
Is that right?
The dwarf. Dwarf is gonna stand next to the barbarian, to the right of him.
All right.
The elf is gonna stand behind the dwarf. 4, 5, 6, yep, 7 spaces. Alright, your turn.
Okay.
You revealed your room. I revealed my room.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, so we'll have the swordsman go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So that crossbowman is going to fire at the dwarf. Two skulls, dwarf. Okay, so the dwarf defended against 1. Takes 1 damage.
Down to 4.
Down to 4, yes.
Then your crossbow and halberdier.
The Dark Company is defending their headquarters.
Appears that way. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I guess the halberdier is going in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to attack the dwarf again. Two skulls, dwarf.
Shields.
Pinching.
No damage. Okay, and then this other crossbowman is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Just going to stay in the doorway like that, I guess. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm done. Barbarian.
Barbarian moves 1 space north and attacks the halberdier.
All right.
1.
Ching, no damage.
Dwarf takes a swing.
2 skulls.
2.
Oh, that's a kill.
Right.
Okay.
Halberdier has been defeated. Elf.
The dwarf is going to take a step to the left.
Let's jump to the left.
Elf. And then the elf is going to shoot.
One skull.
1.
Okay. Crossbowman defends. No defense.
1 body point less.
Yep.
Great.
Now the elf is going to move 1 space up.
All right. My turn.
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. Crossbowman fires at the. I guess he can only fire at the elf from there. Well, now if he moved here, he could shoot at the dwarf, right? Diagonally through the doorway between the two.
In my opinion, not, because there are the other 2 heroes.
2 there. Okay. So
For me, that's not line of sight.
Okay.
For me.
Okay. I kind of.
And I recently found another game
Mhm.
from Games Workshop which also consider that blocking line of sight, which is Mighty Warriors. I don't know if you know
Mighty
such
Warriors.
game.
It uses the
Mighty
miniatures
Warriors.
from Advanced Hero Quest.
Yeah, it was not a really good game, but they consider that such detail. Surprisingly, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I was thinking of Space Crusade. I guess that's a debate about whether it works in Space Crusade, but maybe more.
Probably, I don't remember now, but probably Space Crusade works similar what to this I have said. But I will check. I will check now.
Well, I know
And we
there's like
comment with you.
community. Someone had on Board Game Geek, it was like all the stuff that people had like voted on, like what they thought it should be, some of the vague parts. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sorry. Continue.
Yeah. So I'm firing at the elf. 2 skulls.
Marked 1.
Blocked 1. Okay. So the elf is down to 5. All right, so I'm going to move him here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. The other crossbowman attacks the elf. Two skulls.
Block.
Yeah, definitely. Cha-ching. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swordsman enters combat here.
Mighty Swordsman.
Yes. It's going to attack the elf. 1 skull only.
1 shield.
Okay. 1, 2. Okay, I think that's all we're gonna do. Okay, back to you. Barbarian. Rolling for movement.
No, he's just gonna attack.
Okay.
2.
Skipping leg day.
Maybe enough to kill the Swarman.
We'll see. Maybe. Ching.
Roll too many dice.
Yeah, too many
Oh,
dice.
You're right. You're
It's
right.
the other. Yeah,
It's
this
the-
one's
That's the one.
the scouts the defense.
Yeah, you're right. I
This
forgot.
guy has the stats like a elf warrior with the body of a mercenary.
Kurgan thought it was a gargoyle again.
Yes. All right. I'm gonna re-roll or just disregard that one. Okay. So 1 and then
1.
same outcome, but it's a hit.
Now the barbarian moves 2 spaces down. The dwarf moves 1 space up. The attack commences.
All right.
3.
Oh wow. Yep. You might get him. And you got him. Whee! Swordsman. Dark Warrior. Eliminated.
For the dwarf.
Yep.
The elf shoots at the crossbowman.
The yellow one.
The one he has on the front, I guess.
Did you roll already?
Yes, 1.
Oh, okay. I was like, that was quick. Okay, 1 skull. 1 black shield. Ka-ching.
The elf takes 1 step forward.
Oh man. Because I only attacked with the dagger at close range.
Before starting the Sargon's turn, let me show you something. This is the picture. Well, the picture included in the Space Crusade
There we go.
rulebook, and there you can see really clear that from the black cross you cannot shoot to the red cross. Moreover, the rules say that you cannot see what is in the red cross. From the black cross to the red cross, you cannot shoot there, nor see there what is there. Because there are 2 Gretchins, 2 goblins, blocking the line of sight. Blocking the shooting line and also the line of sight.
Ah.
Of course, the red cross was painted by me, of course, but the rest is taken from the manual.
Okay. Squares that cannot be seen because of figures. Okay. So between the 2, sure enough.
Yeah.
Okay. They're squeezing together.
So it's clear now.
Yep.
In the Space Crusade, in my opinion, such criterion is also applicable for Hero Quest. Really, I think it's a good criterion. A good criterion.
Yeah. It's speculation, but it's a guide.
Yeah, it's homebrew. It's homebrew, but we can see that Stephen Baker also did it in Space Crusade. So maybe it was his very first intention.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he didn't wrote it in Hero Quest rulebook. But well, sorry.
Yeah. That's Stephen Baker. Wrong again.
Well,
See, I mean, but
Stephen,
I know what you're saying. I know.
I think
I
Stephen
like it.
Baker was not wrong. He just tried
Try
to
different.
make yes, an easy
He's working
rule,
with
an
that.
easy rule book, an easy rule game, and that's all,
He's
just for kids.
yeah. He's learning the yeah the sort of bones of the system that he's using because you had something sort of similar in HeroScape, even though yeah
Yeah,
each game it changes a little bit.
and he was not wrong because he wrote on the rulebook that if any doubt exists, the Sargon player will or the Evil Wizard player will decide. So everything is covered. It's not a bad rulebook
Yeah. Well, and
at all.
I like how in the Space Crusade it's not left up to the alien chaos player. You actually have to roll off to see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's a different mechanic
Luck
of
decides.
deciding, yeah, the disputes. That's kind of a neat way to do it too. Yep.
Okay, so Sargon's turn. Sorry for the interruption.
It's a nice little interlude, history lesson, and yep.
Yeah, plus it ties in and
I brought it
why
up.
the rule is the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so those would be dagger attacks. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. Hmm. Question. So with the dagger, since the dagger can be thrown and is lost when it's thrown, can these characters throw their daggers diagonally, or can this guy?
Uh, well, in my opinion, well,
If
this is
if the I think that if the yellow one attacks and moves, that the other one would have a clear throwing path.
Well, what do you
That's
think?
my interpretation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
oh yeah, but the
The,
question Kurgan was yes, you're right, Jace, but I think Kurgan was asking about if the Dark Warrior loses their dagger
Mhm.
oh,
or not.
It's a one-off. So he could throw his dagger, run away, but then he'd just be like punching. So he wouldn't have that. He'd have that a one-time advantage
Yeah,
to throw close range.
well, make it simpler, I think, if you can, but do whatever you want. You are a Sargon player.
Ah, the power is mine. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Okay, so the first crossbowman is going to attack just with a striking dagger against the elf. One skull. Easily deflected it.
block.
Very well.
So we're going to move out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then this one is going to throw his dagger at the elf from there, losing it in the process. Probably missing, but we'll see. Nope,
Okay.
it's a hit. And it's deflected. Ka-ching! And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Swordsman attacks the elf. 3 skulls.
Blocked one.
Ching, 2 hits.
Alpha is down to 3.
Elf goes down to 3. And let's say 1 for the dark Doom Guard. Say the Doom Warrior, the Dark Guard, whatever he is. Chaos Warrior with extra juice.
Who is commanding this party of Dark Warriors?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Got to remember the chain of command, the hierarchy. Okay. Your turn, Jacer.
Alright, the barbarian takes 1 step north. Um, the dwarf's gonna the dwarf's gonna stay where he is. And the elf's gonna take 1 step back and fire with the crossbow.
Okay. Two skulls.
2.
Nothing. Got him. Swordsman. Dark Warrior defeated by the elf. Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Really good shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they wear light armor, so they are not so. They are a little bit weak for good against good attacks.
Okay, crossbowman moves into position and attacks. Firing at the elf. 2 skulls.
The elf is suffering a lot.
Ching.
3 shields.
No damage. Just double checking. Okay, the Doom Guard can move 8 squares.
You have the
more.
elf down too far.
Yeah,
Oh. I thought you said he moved 1 south.
He did. He was up against the other one. He had to back up a space to shoot him.
You're right. You're right. Got it. Okay. Well, that changes everything. Strategy. Okay. All right, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4.
soon.
And he's landed on a caltrop. Oh no! No, it's not yet. Not yet. Not in this expansion.
Now, here in the 90s were not caltraps.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Guess I can attack the elf again. The poor, long-suffering elf. Two skulls. 3 white shields.
3 shields.
All right. Back to you, barbarian.
Barbarian's still kind of stuck. So, I'm going to go to the dwarf. Three.
3 skulls. Oops. Mentor didn't dare correct me for my mistake. Okay, 2
Oh,
skulls.
wow. Yeah,
I mean,
two.
1 black
hits.
shield. I forgot for a second what I was doing. He's counterattacking. Okay. Okay, so he took 2 hits.
Oh, one left. Correct?
Yes.
Really good attack from the mighty warrior.
Yep. Yeah. I was going to make some joke about the Mighty Warriors again, but I guess this is just an advanced quest, not advanced hero quest. Master Edition. Okay.
Alright, the dwarf is gonna go 2 spaces south. And the elf's gonna back up 1 space and take a shot with the crossbow.
Okay. Taking the shot.
1.
Cha-ching.
All blocked. Alright,
Combo break.
your turn.
Right.
I couldn't leave your guy touching any of my guys, so he has to move and attack.
Yep. Gotta waste his movement. I'm just thinking, if I move him forward, then the crossbowman could shoot at the barbarian, couldn't he? Would you say?
Yes, he can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I should do that. Okay, so it's going to move forward and attack the elf again.
I actually thought you were gonna move left and attack the barbarian with the big guy and shoot the elf, but you proved me wrong.
Yep.
Oh, the elf is in trouble.
3 skulls, elf. Yeah, 4 versus 3.
Yeah, but he can't get shot twice now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what I was afraid of, him getting shot, the elf getting shot twice.
It isn't chess, it's Hero Quest. But yeah, you're right.
Oh, well, no, yeah, but it's still 3 dice versus the 4. You know what I mean? But I blocked.
Yep. You deflected it. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to shoot the barbarian there. 2 skulls.
Nothing for the barbarian.
The barbarian has eaten a really good quarrel.
So barbarian's down to 6. All right, so we're going to move him away. 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Bring in the fresh crossbow.
Yep.
Freshly reloaded.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The orange one has no dagger.
Right. Just got a punch. All right. So shooting at the barbarian. Missed.
Missed. Yeah. The arrow is on the wall.
Alright. The barbarian moves 2 spaces and attacks the crossbowman.
Okay.
And also missed.
It's a lot of wrestling moves
Uh,
not getting to use.
The dwarf moves up 1 and attacks the Doom Guard. And also missed.
Man, this is like turning into an actual wrestling match in my head. Okay. Oh, can't believe it. Somebody stop this. All right. Okay, elf. Let's see the elf miss.
Alright.
It's gonna get all.
If the elf, yeah, if the elf moves into that door, shoot with the crossbow.
Okay, so he's going to back up.
Yep, 2 spaces.
1, 2. Using the same principle and fire.
3.
Wow. Called it. Of course, I said he was either going to miss or get all skulls. It's pretty easy. Okay. 6. Oh, nothing.
Nothing. Kill.
Right.
The Doom World.
Kill.
This is the 5th Doom World killed by the elf. The 5th one.
Wow.
The Barbarian has killed only 2. And the Dwarf has killed 6.
I feel like the elf should like his sword should like suddenly start glowing or something. He gets taller, his shirt rips a little bit, his muscles are
Yeah.
huge. Yeah.
Muscularity.
Yeah. Yep. Very bardic. Okay. My turn.
Yes.
It would be a really good interview on your channel, interviewing the Bardic.
Yes, bring back the bard.
I
He's been
think every
waiting all this time.
every Hero Quest fan love him.
Yes. He's been waiting all this time to. He knew he only had one meme in him, and he was going to try to come up with another one. See if it can equal the past. He'll show up, and his beard will be like down to the floor. It's like
After the TV spot from the 80s,
hmm
I think the Bardic. I'm pretty sure the Bardic video is the most influencing one ever about Hero Quest.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Think of all the people that bought or that pledged in the Mythic tier just because of him.
Yeah,
Didn't know about Hero Quest. Because he doesn't just make one joke; he makes like a whole series of jokes about several aspects of the game. So it's like, hey,
yeah.
sticks with you in your mind.
Fully great.
It's part of internet culture now.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, sorry.
Yes. Okay. I do have a dagger. Just hit and run, hit and run. Doesn't matter. Okay, I guess it's just going to be a dagger strike. Missed. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Exchange places. 1, 2, 3. And another dagger.
I am not sure if such movement is legal.
Why?
Switching places.
Yeah.
Because that would mean that 2 monsters were moving at the exact same time.
Yeah, I think it's not legal. The yellow one should be one square to the right, I think. The yellow one.
Oh, how did I get that wrong? You think it was here?
Because they can't switch places. Because that means he's standing on the one that the one was still standing on.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just too tired to figure it out. Okay, so he was here. So he attacks.
Yeah.
He would have to move 2 spaces or 4 spaces. He
see.
can't move 3.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's a minor thing, but you know.
Okay. So it's not that they couldn't switch places; it's just they couldn't literally switch places.
I thought you did it naturally, and I thought for a moment I thought you were doing that on every game we have played.
Oh, you guys don't know about the castling rule in HeroQuest? Come on. It wasn't chess,
Yeah.
except when it is. It's like,
Yeah.
well, there is
Fortunately, I see.
no. I get it. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm getting
Okay.
tired. There is a card that lets you do that, but yeah, normally I don't do that.
Great.
Can't get away with anything. Okay, so he attacks, and he gets 1 skull. Sargon
1
tried.
shield.
Didn't avail him anything. Ka-ching. All right, back to you.
All right, barbarian. 1.
Okay. Nope. Got him. Crossbowman.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got the orange one.
The barbarian's going to take a step to the left.
Okay.
The dwarf. 4. 1, 2. Nope, that's not enough. Yes, the the dwarf takes 1 step to the right. And elf. 5. 1, 2, 3. Right, all right, into the hallway, and he's going to shoot at the other crossbowman.
Okay.
One.
Ching.
Blocked.
No
You're up.
damage. All right. Shooting the elf. Three skulls.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Blocked 1.
2 hits.
One body
Uh,
point left.
Down to 1.
Not dead yet. Guess I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just put him there. Okay, barbarian.
Yes, he can. No, he cannot.
Got an 8.
Yeah, I got an 8.
He cannot reach the crossbowman.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, can't. Yeah, barbarian can't reach. The barbarian's gonna go into that hallway and then all the way to the left.
If only he had a dagger. Yeah,
He does.
2,
Yes, he has.
Oh, well. Oh, well.
He has a
No, all the
dagger.
way, the left.
Oh,
All the way to the left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes. And the dwarf has a 6. He's gonna go to the other side of the door, opposite of the barbarian. And the elf got an 11.
Pretty good.
He's gonna stand on the other side of the bookshelf there and attack and shoot him straight up, and then to the right. Yep, perfect.
This elf is quite valiant.
Oh, yeah, I didn't paste any.
With just
I
one
pasted
body
the wrong
point
one.
left.
Shot him with 10 body points worth of damage. Amazing. I like the how his shadow is cast on there. That's just kind of a cool little
Well,
coincidence.
2 skulls maybe enough. Let's see.
Two
It
skulls.
is 2
Maybe
skulls.
this epic situation, this violent elf.
This crossbow duel
Oh,
And he did it.
got him.
came to an end.
Yeah.
Got him.
Back in the room it all started in.
And the barbarian and the dwarf, those cowards at the other side of the door, just watching the scene.
So what else is new?
They just saw crossbow quarrels flying all over the place. They're like, stay down, stay against the wall.
Oh, wait a minute. Have you seen the shadow of the elf in the cupboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
See if I can get a little shot of it here.
It looks quite real. I think if you place the crossbowman miniature fall down on the floor, it would be even better. Even a better picture. It tells a story. Yeah.
There we go. This will be the have to when we do finally reveal it, we can share that with the world. You can make that poster on your wall.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, what do you do? Yes.
The barbarian's gonna take 2 steps in there and search for traps.
Okay. No traps detected.
Alright, the dwarf's gonna stand. He's gonna go in diagonal to the barbarian on the right and search for secret doors.
No secret doors.
Alright, the elf's gonna drop down into the corner and search for treasure.
Okay. 2, 3. Shuffle the treasure deck here. Such as it is, it's getting smaller and smaller.
Means more dangerous and more dangerous.
Okay. Potion of healing.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. They are really lucky.
Big for the elf.
So 1d6 for the elf. Healing. Yeah, it makes a big difference being able to replenish the treasure deck between the 4 floors or levels.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, the barbarian's gonna go to the door on the left and open it.
Opening the door, revealing the corridor.
He steps out into the corridor and searches for traps.
Okay. Sees a stone block there. And let's see, he also sees some other things here. He doesn't get to search for traps because he spots a monster.
At the very end.
Dark Warrior. What should I use? I think I know what I'll use. A crossbowman.
Yeah.
And
The intention there is placing a crossbowman.
I guess the barbarian steps back in the room.
still, how
Hey, Elf.
having a swordsman?
Hey, Elf, we got another one.
Okay, so he steps back into the room. That's there. Okay.
Dwarf turn.
I went out too far. Now you can't see what's happening in that room. Okay, there's the dwarf right there.
One space to the left, 2 spaces down, 3 spaces to the right, then 2 down and 2 to the left. That's 10, right? Yep. All right. And the elf got a 4. So the elf's going to go 2 up and 2 to the left.
Right next to the barbarian.
And that's yep, that's your turn.
All right. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. Barbarian.
Two. He's going to take 1 step down.
All right.
Dwarf got 8. 2 down, 1 to the left, another 1 down. And I guess right to that door, but don't open it. The door on the left.
The elf.
Manhandle this thing.
The elf is gonna take 2 steps to the left and fire at the crossbowman.
Okay, so he shoots down. 1 skull.
1.
Ching! Deflected.
Alright, your turn.
All right. Just fire back. 1 skull.
Two shields.
Ching! Okay, just gonna stay put. Barbarian. Have to flush him out.
How far does 12 get me?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One away. Gonna be right here.
Send him down there and open the door for the dwarf.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Opens the door, tags the dwarf. You're in, buddy.
Nine.
Alright, the dwarf it launches the dwarf right into the crossbowman.
Don't tell the elf.
Kurgan.
Yeah. Oh. Haha. He actually encountered something on the way. Glad you said that, because I would have forgotten. I don't know. I need
Pit trap.
to grab an ice cream bar or something. Okay,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
there was a pit, and unfortunately he landed. Or fortunately.
Fortunately.
Fortunately for me. Okay. So the dwarf loses 1 body point down to 3, and ends his turn in the bottom of a pit.
And now there is an interesting topic from rules point of view. Does the dwarf blocks line of sight to the crossbowman to shot to the barbarian if he is inside the pit?
I would say, literally speaking, yes, he does. Realism wise, I think a lot of players will just say, well, he's short to begin with, and he's down in that pit. So
Yeah,
it's just going to
yeah.
fly over his head, no problem.
In my opinion, it should. Most of players play considering he does not block line of sight, so we should do like that.
And by the
Okay.
same token, if the barbarian has a ranged weapon, he could also fire over. So
Yeah, yeah, of
either
course,
way,
of course.
yeah.
The elf got 11.
Wow.
So he's going to move down into there too. I'm not sure where.
11 right in front. Point blank.
Well,
That's where 11 is.
he can't shoot. Can he shoot over the dwarf or not?
Oh,
In my opinion, yes, he can.
yeah. So he'd just be right there. He's not trying to jump the trap. He's just trying to fire.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So he shoots the
Most
dwarf in
of
the back of the head,
people,
killing him instantly.
yeah, most of the people plays
Yeah.
like that. So we
Like,
should do
oh,
it.
he can duck his head down. It's a shallow
Yeah,
pit.
2. Well, he's got a helmet.
yeah, and remember, the dwarf can search for treasure there, so it should be, and he must climb after that, so it should be enough deep.
Okay. Ching, and a hit. So 1 damage to the crossbowman.
So
Now it's
Sargon's turn.
Crossman's turn.
Okay. But he doesn't block line of sight, but I could still shoot him down in there, couldn't I?
I think you cannot, only if you are adjacent.
Oh,
Well, this is of course speculation of homebrewing, but if you play, yes, if you move 1 square, you can shoot him, of course.
so it's as if there's like 2 squares between us instead of 1.
Yeah,
The dimensionality of the pit. Okay.
yeah.
So he moves
This is
forward.
this is a 3D role playing system. Remember.
Are you still going after the weak elf, or are you switching targets to the dwarf?
It's
In my opinion, this is the only situation when the crossbow can be used against an adjacent hero.
yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because it's just it's so unique, and he's gonna roll one less because he's in the pit, right?
Yeah, maybe yes. Well, do it whatever you want.
3 skulls. Okay. so
But
he
for me,
rolled
it's
4.
correct.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, he's drinking a potion.
he's killed.
Got him.
You almost had me with the. Oh, why don't you go for the weak elf?
So you take one potion, correct?
Yep.
Or no.
So back up to 4.
Okay, so cross off one of the +4s.
Potions are going down.
Yep. Okay.
So many monsters.
And he would also the dwarf would also attack with one less from that position. Okay, barbarian.
Alright, Barbarian takes a step in the door to the right.
I'll just caution you, we've got less than an hour on my clock.
Alright, dwarf cleaves at his foot for 2.
Okay.
2 toes unless you block it.
Yeah. Ching, and a hit.
So killed
Pulls him down
by
into
the
Oh no, the big toe!
elf, correct?
No, the dwarf got him.
Ah, the dwarf. Sorry. Yeah,
the crossbow.
you're right.
And
Dust.
the dwarf takes 2 steps north.
Out of the pit.
Out of the pit, yep. The elf searches for secret doors.
It's a fighting fantasy book, isn't it? Out of the pit. Okay. No secret doors detected.
Titan Fantasy.
Yep.
The 18 novels. Ian Livingstone et al.
So the elf is gonna go
Walking
in the room with the barbarian, and
the dwarf or the elf?
towards the dwarf. Just searched for secret doors, so he can't move anymore. The elf is gonna go towards that crazy corridor room.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What was his movement roll? Oh, 8. Yeah, just 8 total. He didn't roll.
Wait, does that link up to that?
Wait a minute.
I think he has to go in. I think he has to go up and to the right.
Yeah, I was losing track. Okay. 2, 1. Yeah, he's got to go through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
He's gonna search
I did it right.
for secret doors.
In that corridor. Okay. No secret doors detected.
Okay. The barbarian's gonna go that way. And he's gonna go 2 spaces below the elf. If he can.
Well, that was 8.
Okay, then he's stuck there. And then bring the dwarf over there.
Got a conga line.
Then the elf's gonna go down 2 spaces.
Okay, and at that moment, he sees this door, and he also sees a couple of crossbowmen in front of the door. And I'm thinking that's all he sees. Do you agree?
The lower right,
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn.
Sorry, Kurgan.
No.
I think the lower right corner is also seen.
Oh. Haha!
It is not in the line of sight, but can be seen. You
Doom
know?
Guard. He can tell that there's a Doom
Yeah.
Guard there because his mighty axe is like poking out through there.
Yeah.
You can see it.
And I guess he moves 2 spaces back.
Do, 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 do. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, my turn.
Yep.
All right. Of course, by the nature of it, I have to move. I have to expose myself to actually get a shot off.
They are defending the Dark Company headquarters.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Takes a shot at the elf. One skull. Elf.
Two shields.
Let's see. One, two, three, four, five, six. Other crossbowman fires at the elf. Two skulls. Two shields again.
Two shields.
Ding, no damage. All right. Let's see here. Now this Doomguard actually has his other arm is like a cannon, right? No, kidding. All right. I guess he's just gonna move in front of the door. Yeah. Okay.
I guess the barbarian moves 2. And attacks
Okay.
1.
Crossbowman. Ching. Deflected.
Alright, the dwarf is gonna move 1 space to the right and 1 space down. I'm so glad I didn't back down that corridor when I was fighting those other people.
Could have happened. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. It would be a sandwich
If you would have
situation.
stayed alive if that Doom Guard didn't die right away, the elf probably would have backed up more.
Yeah. It would be a sandwich situation.
Mm-hmm. Ice cream sandwich. Okay.
That's it for me.
All right. Let's see. If I move the crossbowman here, he would be able to shoot, wouldn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I will shoot there at the barbarian. 1 skull. Ching.
1 shield.
Okay. Other crossbowman fires. Oh, it's supposed to be 3, not 4. 1 skull.
One skull.
Same outcome. Ching.
3 shields.
Okay.
The Dark Warriors are starting to be desperate on defending
Yep.
the fortress.
3, 4, 5. Okay, and then the Doomguard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to attack the barbarian. 2 skulls, barbarian. Cha-ching.
2 shields.
No damage. All right, hero's turn.
2. Barbarian striking back.
Well, it is called Hero Quest, not Monster Quest. Oh, too bad that wasn't an attack. Darn it.
Wow.
6 skulls. Okay, so he takes 2 damage.
Spirit Blade sometimes make it work.
Yep, gets the job done. Okay.
And the barbarian moves up 2 spaces.
All right, the dwarf.
Charges the Doomguard.
3.
3 skulls.
Yeah.
All right, 6 black
The
shield.
Doomguard Slayer.
Aw,
Yeah.
got him.
Another one.
The 7th.
Lucky 7.
Yeah.
His beard turns like sparkly. He's got a sparkle beard.
The elf.
Short work of him. Six.
Can I stand next to the yellow one and shoot at the white? Yeah, next to the yellow one and shoot at the white one.
Yes, of course.
It's a very Space Crusade thing to do. It's like, I will get in, shoot the other guy.
2.
The elf is pushing with his back to the other crossbowman. Okay, killed.
Ching.
No, that's just 1 wound. You blocked 1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, yeah.
I was gonna say, you know something I don't. It's like he loaded the poison quarrel in there. Nailed him.
Well, do you remember you have magical quarrel? Yes.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Well, let's not quarrel about the magical quarrel. We admit it's there.
It's gonna be used on the first named guy that I say. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
Won't use it on Steve, the the crossbowman. Yeah, I get it. Same thing I would have done. Save it for the last guy.
The guy with the dandruff, Delsum or whatever.
Yeah, like you get to the end, it's just some goblin. It's like, yeah, you killed him years ago. Why are you still here? Oh, really? It's like the usual suspects. It's just some big, huge reveal. It's like, what? Kaiser Soze was here the whole time. Just like that, he was gone. Okay.
Sargon's turn.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Indeed. Got my choice of targets now. Okay. Let's see. The white crossbowman will fire at the elf. One skull. Elf.
4 shields.
Amazing. Just thinking of all the wrestling moves that we would be doing. Okay. Let's see. Do I bother moving him? Can hit him anyway. Okay. The gold crossbowman is go 1, 2, 3 by the door and fire at the elf. Whoops. I angered Mentorbot. I added too much emphasis to the attack. Okay.
Got him.
So
he's going to.
Okay, so you took.
He's going to use the D6.
okay.
Okay, healing D6.
5.
Decent.
Very good roll.
So he's dead, but he's back. And the D6 is used.
Stronger than ever.
Yep. He's a little ticked off. Okay, my turn's over.
Alright. Barbarian 12.
Wow.
He's going to be north of the yellow one.
Like that?
Yep. And attacking with the Spirit Blade and missing.
Urgan.
Yeah. Oh. You're just gonna have to tell me everything tonight. Okay. Yeah, as soon as he moved into the corner, a dark shape kind of snuck out from behind the Discord chat window.
Alright, I'll live with the consequences.
Yeah.
The dwarf is going to go down.
It was very well hidden. It was very well hidden. Even Sargon didn't know it was there.
I didn't even know. See, from now on, when I play a quest, like if I forget something, I'm going to hear your voice in the background.
Sorry. Yes, can you repeat, please?
Yeah.
The dwarf, I'm rolling for his movement. He's got 9. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna go down 1. He's gonna be to the right of the other crossbowman. The gold one.
To the right? You mean to the left?
Or to the left, sorry. And then 3 skulls.
Okay, wow. Probably got him. You got him.
Alright. And then the elf is gonna shoot at the wounded one.
Crossbowman bites the dust. Okay.
1.
They are cleaning the corridor. No, they don't clean it yet.
Cha-ching.
Alright, Alright, so now the elf is gonna move. Let me roll for movement. Eight. He's gonna move 3 spaces to the left. Your turn.
All right. Oh, don't worry. It's just a statue. No, I'm kidding. It's definitely. All right. So the Doom Guard sneaks up. So stealth kill on the Barbarian. It's regular attack. 2 skulls.
3 shields.
Cha-ching. All right, I'll shoot at the dwarf with the crossbowman. Missed. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. Okay, you're up.
One.
Okay, so that's the Barbarian attacking the Doom Guard.
Yep.
It's a hit.
One hit.
Good. Excellent.
One body point of damage for the Doom Guard.
The barbarian moves down 1 space.
Okay, even with the door.
Alright, dwarf got 6. Oh, I don't even need. He's just moving 2 spaces to attack the Doom Guard. I thought he was farther away for some reason. Two. Nice.
Ching.
Alright, the elf moves up 1 space and shoots at the crossbowman. For 2?
For 2.
It looks really well for the elf.
No good.
Kill.
Another crossbowman.
So such wounded Doomworth is the only one left on these corridors.
Alright, your turn.
Mentor's heroes are advancing through the dungeon. Nobody can stop them.
I might have to return this call. Let me just do my turn first. Okay, sorry, my turn?
Yes.
Okay, attacking the dwarf.
Mr. Doomgod.
2 skulls, dwarf. Ching, and a hit.
Block 1.
1.
And you said you gotta stop too, right?
Well, no, I could go for another 30 minutes, but I just want to see it. I think it's
Okay.
Strange Bus is trying to contact me. I just want to see. Either he's saying, yeah, we can, or no, we can't. Go ahead. So we'll figure out.
With the rat cast?
1 body point less for the dwarf.
Yeah, just gonna notate this.
Yes. He's down to 3.
Yeah, because if I'm gonna do another stream, I need to grab a snack or something. Just something cold, something cool.
No, only 1.
What?
Only one hit. Not 2.
Yes.
Oh, he's not down to 2.
I'm down to 3. I took 1 damage from you. I only had 1 shield.
Yes, that's
Oh,
correct.
I
Now.
think I had written down 2. Whoops. Okay, well, it's correct. Well, it was correct.
Is correct.
It's correct now. Okay. Sorry, I was getting distracted there. Okay.
Great.
Let me just hit pause here, and I'm just going to see what he says. Sorry, guys.
No problem.
Not a problem.
All right.
The
I'm good for now. So, yep.
Barbarian's not gonna do anything. He's gonna stand there for right now. The dwarf will attack. 1.
Ching.
And he'll take 1 step to the left. And the dwarf will move down 2 spaces.
You mean to the left?
Or the elf. Sorry, the elf will move down 2 spaces. And then it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah. All right, fine. Attacking the dwarf. Two skulls.
2 skulls. And I got 1 shield again. So, down another 1.
Now you're down to 2.
Yep, now I'm at 2. Now I counterattack.
1 skull.
1 from the barbarian.
Ching.
Oh, wow.
No damage.
Alright, the barbarian moves down 1 space. Alright, the dwarf jumps in front of the door. And he attacks. For 1.
Ching. 1 black shield.
Alright, the elf shoots him. 2.
Nope.
Oh,
I guess that one was for his old gaffer, because that's a hit.
the sixth one for the elf. Probably most of them has been killed by a crossbow shot.
It's a pretty useful weapon.
Right. The elf is gonna go stand where the dead Doomguard died.
Where he died his death.
Where he died his death. His grim death.
Kurgan, well, is going to do something else, the elf? Yes, is the elf going to do something else or not?
No, he already used his action killing him.
Ah,
So I was
okay.
just using my movement to get him over there.
Okay, Kurgan, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think we have enough time today to finish the quests or not?
At this point,
Because
no, I don't. Well, sorry. I should say I talked to Strange Bus, and his internet is still out. So in 20 minutes, I was gonna call it quits and then sync up with him. But if he's still having problems, I might be able to just keep on playing. If you guys are up for it, of course. I mean, I know it's pretty late. I could
yeah,
Originally I was gonna do an extra half hour, just do till 9. But if he lets me know that everything's all good, then I would just stop. So
and do
I
you
think
think next week we could continue and
yes,
finish it?
I think we definitely could. I think we could definitely finish in maybe an hour.
Well, maybe more. I don't know.
Well,
However, Jace, you will be available next week too.
I think so.
maybe if I advertise
I'm
the
not. I'm not. I'm
finale.
not sure because I took off already a little bit for tomorrow, and then I'm also off on Monday.
Mhm.
So I don't know what my workload's gonna be yet.
Okay. Okay, Kurgan, up to you. You
Okay.
decide.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could venture a little further. Or you mean you want to adjourn early if you think we can't finish tonight?
Uh, we could. I think we could.
Just rest up because tomorrow, Mage of the
Yeah,
Mirror.
yeah.
Yeah. Now, if I advertise to all the playtesters that the grand finale is the next time is the last time, the last chance to get in on it, maybe people will show up. You never know. But we have a
Uh,
limited pool of people, so there is that.
yeah. Well, I would like to finish today if possible, but well, we can see
Do you want to
how far
just
we can go.
see as far as we can get in the next 15 minutes, 17 minutes?
Yes, let's see
Inch,
how
inch
far
a
can we go. Okay.
little further. Okay.
Okay. Yes, it's your turn.
All right, the barbarian's gonna open the door.
I know. I was thinking we were going to finish as well, but this time got away from us.
It's a really
There's
long quest.
a lot of defense back and forth too.
Yeah.
Yep. Just when you think the monsters can't roll to save their lives, all of a sudden they start rolling. Just blame it on Ribby and his unpredictable roller of Mentorbot. Okay, so you enter the double corridor. You immediately see across a closed door leading to the big central room. Ominous. And that's what you see.
Search for traps.
Okay, in this corridor, you see no traps.
Alright, alright, cue the dwarf. He's gonna go 2 spaces north of the barbarian.
Okay.
And search for secret doors.
No secret doors detected.
Alright, put the elf one above the dwarf. And peek down that corridor.
Okay. Where do you want the elf in the corridor? Sorry.
North of the dwarf.
Okay. And from here, I'm going to say he can see.
Can see both sides.
Oh, yeah, because he's adjacent to it. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah. He leans a little. He leans a little bit, and he can see both sides.
Okay. All right, so there's a stone block there. Stone block on the other side. And there's a couple of bad guys as well. Crossbowman there, and a crossbowman here. 2 dark warriors.
The elf moved 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, so let me see if he has any more movement. Two. Nope. Can you shoot the one on the right?
Yeah. In my opinion,
All right.
yes. Even the one of the left, in my opinion. But, well, I don't know which Kurgans will say, but
Okay, sorry, so did the dwarf didn't do anything?
The dwarf searched for secret doors, I think.
Okay. So
The moved up and saw them, and
I mean, I would say he can hit these guys.
all right.
And
So 3 then.
hit him. Okay, which one is he shooting at?
The one on the right.
Okay, the red one.
Yeah.
oh,
Got him.
All right. Your turn.
All right. Take a shot. Okay, crossbowman shoots 2 skulls at the elf. Somehow skulls are flying out of his crossbow. Don't ask me why. It's magic. Dread magic.
I blocked 1.
And it hit.
Elf is down to 4.
four body points for. Yeah, sorry.
Yep. I was getting there. That is one nice thing about Tabletop Simulator. It's just a little clicker that goes up or down. Of course, you
Yeah.
gotta bring your mouse over to where it is, wherever it happens to be. Okay. Um,
But
yeah. So that's your
Barbarian got
second
7.
7.
So he's going to try to attack the crossbowman. One.
Okay, but before he could do that, he fell into a pit.
So he's not attacking him.
He stood comically at the top of the square, and then he just fell downward.
So he loses 1 body point.
This is 1 body point, and his turn is over.
Alright, so you can see that space if it's a block. But you can't search that space for traps.
If you were in the corner, yes. And no monsters. And no monsters there, yes.
Well, no, I searched it with no monsters because he was down by the doorway.
You searched the double, but
Yeah.
you didn't search the horizontal. You searched the vertical, not the horizontal.
Yeah, no, I just thought it was interesting because if that was a square block, I would have seen the block. But being that it was a trap, I couldn't search it.
Yeah.
You know, like how the other diagram for the other one showed like line of sight, it kind of goes around the corner one space.
Yeah. The guy who can search around corners and through doorways.
Would he have been able to see the other space to the right of the door? Like 3 spaces to the right from where he's at now. Like if that was a trap.
Well, no, because he'd have to search for it.
Well, he did search for it when he was at the door before the monsters were on the board. Because he searched for traps, then the dwarf searched for secret doors. And then the elf revealed the monsters. I was just asking, like, if there was a trap to the right of the other door, would the barbarian seen it from the other doorway in the hall where he searched originally?
I would say no, because I would just treat this whole thing as one corridor. So all the
Yeah.
searches are hitting this. And so here, all the searches are applying there. But I mean, I guess if there was something in one of these 2 squares, yeah, it would have been detected by this.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't he be able to see one space to the right?
Because,
Because it's on a diagonal.
Yeah, I don't know. Just game
well,
fiat, I suppose.
yes, this is.
I just want to know that. All right, I just want to know because I don't want to send my elf into a spot that might be a trap because I thought it was searched. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For all you know, there could be lots of other traps on the other squares you can't see. It's possible.
All right, then they just stay there. Or no, actually, I'll have.
Jace.
I'm gonna have the elf go down 2 spaces.
Yeah, but Jace, if you search it for traps, just imagine you had a hero in the square next to the barbarian, one square to the right, in such corner. Okay, imagine you had a hero there.
Well, no, I understand. Is when he searched, it only counted for those 10 squares.
Yeah.
I thought it would have counted the other square because I could see it. Because I'd be able to shoot it with a crossbow, so I figured it would have counted for a search.
Well, you know,
Because I thought I'd be able to see it.
well, you know, the
So
companion,
I'm just going to bring him back 2 spaces down. And leave the barbarian there.
the elf or the dwarf.
The elf.
Yeah, I was gonna say the companion app. Not that you can go by this, but the companion app, when you're standing at a crossroads, it automatically searches both.
Yeah, search is both.
which you could implement as a rule, but I'm guessing the app just did that rather than having to program in an extra step saying, well, which one are you searching?
Yeah, for sure.
But you could play it that way. I never have. Yeah. Uncommon feat. Okay. All right. So you move there, and my turn.
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's see. I can. Okay. I don't think it's possible for me. I can't jump the trap with him there because I'm still past the square.
Sorry, guys. It was the barbarian turn. After him was the dwarf turn. The
The
dwarf
dwarf didn't
didn't
do
move,
anything,
and the elf.
and the elf moved down.
Okay, right. Sorry. Argon's turn.
Okay. I'm thinking in this again. We're like coming to all the different rule arguments. I can't jump that trap because the barbarian's in it, right? He's so tall. His pokey sword.
Maybe the barbarian enlarges his arm with the sword and tries to.
Well,
Okay.
I was gonna say we already established that you can shoot me in the pit
Yeah, I can shoot you.
without penalty,
Yeah, so I might as well just do that. Yeah,
and then I take the -1 and only roll 4 dice.
yeah, I'll just do that in the
uh,
simplicity.
I have not an answer for that now.
Hmm. Okay, 2 skulls.
2 damage, down to 4.
Oh,
Oh, three, 3 body points. Yes, the barbarian has 3 body points now.
Oh,
Correct?
down to 3 then. All right.
I have him as 4. Are you sure?
Well, you
Or
took
Yes.
2 damage. You went from 8 to 6 to, or
I had
8
it
to
right
6,
on.
and now you're down to 4.
Yeah, I had it right on the screen. I didn't have it right on the.
Yeah.
What is going on
All
here?
right.
Yeah. It's just,
Okay. Right.
it doesn't feel that hot, but I guess it must be hotter than I think. It's hot enough for you. Okay.
Barbarian got 1.
Okay. Ching.
Tin.
But he could move out if he wanted.
All right, 6 spaces. He's going to go down and into the door, into that corridor room.
Okay. 6 into the room. Or into the corridor room. You said it. The room corridor. Corridor room.
All right, the dwarf got 12.
Boxcars.
He's going to go south of the barbarian. And the elf's going to move right above the barbarian.
Ah. Okay. All right, my turn.
Yep.
All right, leap over the pit. 3. Let's see, can I hit him from here? Looks like I can. All right, I'm gonna fire.
Yeah.
Fire at the barbarian
The barbarian only. Yeah.
using the armor-piercing arrow so that I can hit the dwarf also. Just kidding. 2 skulls. Back to his full defense.
King.
Shields.
I see you sent me a message, Hispazargon. Am I supposed to read that while we're still playing, or can I look at it later?
It's for you privately.
Oh, okay.
A private message for you.
Okay.
Just a reminder for you.
Okay. Let me just I can't necessarily view it without showing it to everyone. So let me just take a look here.
Barbarian got 7.
Okay. Acknowledge.
He can move to the left of the crossbowman.
You have it.
And 1 hit.
Okay.
King.
No damage. Five.
Alright, the dwarf is going to move up 2 spaces and to the left 1 space. And the elf's going to move down 1 space and shoot the crossbowman.
Ah. One skull.
For 1.
Cha-ching.
King.
No damage.
Yeah, very well trained.
Mhm.
Now crossbowman turn.
I keep getting these NBA Jam lines. I'm like, puts up a brick from downtown. No good. All right. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm going to fire at the elf. 1 skull. Ugly shot.
1 shield.
Oh, he's heating up.
Barbarian.
Oh, I should probably move, shouldn't I? Let's see. 1. See, it doesn't even matter.
He can move to the right. Why not?
Thanks, coach. Head fake. Head fake. You guys don't have NBA Jam, do you? Or maybe you do.
No.
Basketball
No idea.
video game from the 90s.
How do you repeat? Can you repeat it, please?
Oh, NBA Jam. It's a arcade
NBA
basketball.
Jam.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Neon
didn't have it.
fire. Yeah, you get the 3 baskets in
I
a
didn't
row and
have.
it
But
burns the basketballs flaming. Yeah.
like Space Jam, the movie.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barbarian's going to move down 4 and to the right 1.
Okay. Seven.
Put the elf right next to the pit. One.
Okay. That's a hit.
Your shot
Yeah.
or move.
All right. I'm gonna attack back. Shit the elf. 3 skulls.
Two damage.
2 hits.
Oh wow.
Down to 2.
Elf is down to 2. Make sure I actually mark it down here.
Barbarian's gonna stay where he's at. The dwarf is gonna move 1 space to the right. And the elf is gonna shoot.
Okay.
One.
Ching. Yeah, if you get a chance, check out NBA Jam Arcade.
The elf is gonna move down 2 spaces.
Okay.
That's it.
Sargon's turn.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna shoot at the elf there. 1 skull.
One shield.
Ching. Okay.
Alright. The dwarf's gonna move down 1 and to the right 1. And that's it for him, and the elf is gonna take a shot.
Oh, sorry. So the dwarf is in the corridor now? The double corridor?
Yes.
So
Yep.
Corridor before. Okay, and the elf's gonna take a shot. All right.
1.
skull. Got him.
Alright.
Another crossbowman eliminated.
The barbarian's gonna stand next to the pit and search for traps.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so he searches that corridor. Let's see. Where we go? Floor looks weak.
Alright. So I was definitely right not to go there then. It just doesn't seem right that you can shoot me in that doorway over there, but I can't search for that square. It bugs me.
If you think about it, yes, maybe searching for traps is something that you need more time, and you need to be close to the wall or to the floor to touch it and see.
All right. Well, my next question is where the elf is. Like where the elf is now. That's why I searched for secret doors before. If I was there searching for traps, would I have seen those two traps as
No.
opposed to
No.
down where the dwarf is?
No.
No, because they are in other corridor.
Yeah. Jacer, I'm thinking, from what I know of you, you've probably got in your mind like half dozen ways that it could work that I'm sure like would actually be pretty cool.
No, well,
But
no. I just want to know like exactly what my guys can see so that I know in the future.
yeah.
Like what? So now, if the elf was one space up from where he is, he'd be able to search them all
If the elf,
because he'd be on a corner. If he went up one space,
I'm saying
would he be able to? Would he be able to see the traps and search for them for traps?
I would say even then no, because I'm treating it as they're just two completely separate things. So if you're not in that corridor, you're not able to search it. Am I wrong?
Okay. I'm not sure. I know how you do it when you're normal games, and that's if I'm in a crossroad, I have to pick a direction to search.
Yeah. Well,
But I'm not sure how it works normally. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. Well,
how it would work for everybody else.
it's tricky for me doing these play tests too, because sometimes I kind of slip back into the way I play and I forget that we're doing it a different way. But
Right.
yeah. I mean, the main
But the
issue
fact that I
people
can
bring
see
up,
that space and it's targetable,
yeah. Well,
that's why I don't understand why I wouldn't be able to search it.
the classic example is when you're right by an open door and the trap is on the other side. Everybody is like, well, why can't I just like reach in and search that one square? And you can't. There's just no way you can do it. So some people make a new rule to say, well, maybe you can search like the nearby squares only or something. But Hispazargon, I don't think you've made any modifications to that. You've just kind of kept it like this.
Yeah, well, it's something quite open.
Yeah.
In the Japanese edition, you can search it
Yeah.
and find such trap. It is something quite open. I used to play like in the rulebook. Those traps cannot be searched. Okay.
Hmm.
But well, it's something. It is true that it's not a very good mechanic. So maybe other options could be applied. But
It feels cheap, as they say. It feels
yeah,
like a cheap shot. I mean, you could just say, you know what, you're right here. You're so close to the trap, you just figure it out. I don't know, but in a normal case, you'd be moving towards the trap and just stumble into it. So it's kind of like at a certain point, what's the difference?
I think one way is understanding that searching for traps or for secret doors is not the same as looking to that way or seeing that way, that square.
Yeah.
They are different things because searching can be only done without any monster in the line of sight, not in the line of sight, in the same corridor or in the same room.
Right.
So
Well, the monsters weren't exposed yet when I searched for the traps. But yeah.
I always understood that because the monsters stop you for searching because you need some calm situation or more time to search than usually to see. So that's how I understand it always.
So Zargon
But
wants to stop the searching, put monsters near traps, and you've got a unbeatable combination. Well,
yeah,
a luckier combination for the bad guys.
yeah.
A dastardly trap. Trap within a trap.
For example, this corridor is exactly the same as in the original quest. Those traps, those speed traps, are placed exactly in the same place. as the original quest. So, and the Dark Warriors there also are in the same place. So, if you could find those traps from the double corridor without exploring the upper corridor before, those traps would not make too much sense. They are there because they are in some way protecting the Dark Warriors on both sides. So they are intended not to be discovered before killing the monsters. Otherwise, it would not have. They would not have the same sense, the same, you know. This is how the original quest was also designed. So for me, that's another reason why those traps cannot be detected before killing the monsters.
Okay.
Well, because I was trying to think if it were possible, you would detect the traps. You'd be like, okay, I don't want to go there. I'll just go straight through the door. But as soon as you did that, you would expose the monsters. If for some reason you
Maybe
wanted to go
that.
there, the dwarf could expose
Yeah,
himself to try to disarm the trap, but then you'd see the stone blocks, so you wouldn't. Yeah.
yeah, that's another approach, of course. That's another approach. But well,
Yeah.
I think we should make it as simple as possible when we can, and this is such kind of situation we are able to simplify a lot
Mm-hmm.
the game playing, just considering they are two different corridors, and that's all.
Yeah. But I think this is a good part of the playtest too, because you're probably going to get that reaction. You're going to go,
Oh
wait a
yeah,
minute, I was right there. How come I can't see it?
yeah. But I think
Sorry, I have to
at
go.
this.
Tough.
Yeah, but I think at this stage, at this moment of the quest, this kind of problem, this kind of situation had been already happened before during the quest in other places. So I wish once the heroes come here to this double corridor, this discussion will not take place. But yeah,
Yeah, there's some
because
other.
this is part of the general rules of the game.
Yeah.
This is not part of this quest or this playtest.
Well,
This
putting
is something we can find everywhere in every quest you play.
yeah, putting the pit traps or the crossbowmen behind the pit traps, that's been done in other quests. Now, putting the traps just out of the way, yeah, it's like this isn't quite as bad as putting it on the other side of the door, but it's definitely sneaky. I guess I'll just say that much. But
Yeah, the
sneaky's okay.
headquarters are well defended.
Yeah. All right. Well, I feel like I should give Strange Bus a call. Do you guys want to do one more round or just kind of call it good for here for now?
In my
Uh,
opinion, if we are going just to play one round, I think we
well,
should
well,
stop.
would it be just finishing this one round then? Because the barbarian already went.
Oh, well, we could just call it good
Oh
here.
He went.
yeah,
He just searched for the trap,
yeah,
Yeah.
but he
So,
had to walk all the way up there because he can't see it if he's one space down or two spaces or three.
all right. There's
So,
Strange Bus calling. Hold on.
So, what do you want to do, Jace, with the dwarf and the elf? Are you going to open the door, or you will wait for
oh,
it?
uh, I didn't have to roll, but
All right, I think I should probably get going. Thank you guys. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get all the way to the end.
Okay.
Sorry. All right, so it's the dwarf's turn next time.
Dwarf's turn next time. Okay.
Okay.
The mighty dwarf.
So thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Well, this playtest has been really useful as always. So see you on next season. I am pretty sure the next season will be the very, very, very last one of
Let's hope
this.
so.
Yeah. Yes, I also have them here.
Look at all
And
those boxes. Yeah.
yeah. Well, now I think the heroes will. They will have the opportunity of defeating Hazegreen. I hope it. And I always thought they would be able to do it. And now I am pretty sure. But it should be played and see how they finish. The important thing is not if they complete or not the quest. It's how they finish it. And we will see next season. Hopefully next week. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for your effort and your dedication.
You have a great night, and maybe we'll catch you Friday or Saturday. Dwarf's turn. Reminder: move north, search for secret doors. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll stop.
Yeah, this way I remember what he's supposed to stand next to the barbarian and search for secret doors.
All right. Good night.
So this way I have an idea of what's supposed to happen.
All right. Till next.